Hi, Paul Gold here, and a quick video for you to look at the return of serve. Now, I get a lot of questions about the actual serve and how important that is and how to get that better, more powerful, etc. But I also get a lot of inquiries about the return of serve. People beginning to realize that if they can't return serve very well, it's actually very difficult to win games, isn't it? So let's have a quick look at the process behind getting yourself a really reliable and consistent return of serve. Now, first off, I'd like to look at where you start. Now, most returners actually start a yard or a meter or so behind where they intend making contact. And the reason we do that is because we want to actually start moving forwards to get a bit of forward momentum into the ball. Remember, the serve coming at you is often one of the fastest balls you'll receive. And as we see in a minute, you won't have time to make the big swing you'd normally make on a ground stroke. And in fact, that's good because we want to use the pace, the extra pace of the oncoming ball to our advantage. So having a shorter backswing at the ball and our ability to move forward into the ball is all going to add up to help us hit a better return. So to do that, I want you to start a yard or about a meter or so behind where you actually want to make contact with the ball. You then start moving in and you perform your split step. Just on or around the point where your server is going to make contact with the ball, you're going to make your split, and we've looked at the split before, and that's the mechanism to help you land on the ground and be able to react either to your left or to your right. So starting a meter or so behind where you want to make contact, moving forward into your split step, the little jump. Then we need to look at the third phase, which is where you perform a turn. Now, like I said earlier, you don't want to make the big backswing that you can make on some ground strokes, and you can see in this clip here the players ready and waiting for the ball, and I've just frozen the film there just to show you that the ball's just in the corner of the screen there, so he's ready way ahead of time, and he can now just swing forwards into the ball to make contact. Talking of contact, that's the next bit we need to look at. You really got to ensure that your contact point is in front of you. Now, we're looking at a forehand drive. It could be a block or it could be a backhand, obviously, but all of these contacts, where possible, you want to make sure that the contact is in front. And you can see here his contact point is well out in front of him. And finally, the racket carries on, the contact's in front, and the racket continues in an upwards path, in this case on the forehand, to finish off over his opposite shoulder. So to recap, start a yard or so, a meter or so behind where you actually want to make contact, move forward just as the opponent is beginning their service action, and go into your split step when they're just about to make contact. See where the ball's going and make your turn. Make your swing through the ball to contact it out in front of you, and carry on with the upwards brush of the ball if you're making a topspin shot to finish nice and high. Hope that helps you guys. Leave me a comment below, and again, you can see that this video was shot with a doubles pair. Now, this is a great example of how you can turn the tables on maybe a weak second serve from your opponent, or any second serve that you think you can get a really good play on, and bring yourself to the net as well. If you want some more doubles advice, just leave me your first name and your email address in the boxes below, and I'll get you some more returning in doubles information off to you straight away. Take care.